plays games with Steve.
Howdy. Let's go to the office building. I think a small soap-making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the Queen. Now who the fuck is that? I know that's Evil Phoenix's boss. Oh, no.
Maybe it's just more about the company.
No picture?
Picture.
Okay, now. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hello.
Hello. See, I was gonna. Is she gonna be hot? No. Well, I mean, you know, for a older woman, she's not. You know, but I was thinking like, you know, a hot dommy mommy.
We were thinking two anime brains.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary?
That's correct.
Takumi. You think it's possible he's acting on her orders?
That's exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. Can we go in? Business is up and running. I can see people inside the reception area.
We should go.
Well, let's go in there. Can we go in the building? Nope. Hello. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi's the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea, perhaps?
That would be lovely.
Okay, maybe we just can't do this right now.
You can't. Oh, and you can't even change. Like, there's no more to see. So the parameters. So an influential person at Hihaku Soaps is potentially a curse bearer. Richter proposed we use money to negotiate for the curse stones, but we could hardly outbid a large corporation if it came down to it.
Maybe not yet. Okay. I guess we'll go to the park.
Midoricho Park. Nice day.
We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayami Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. I don't know, maybe?
You tell me.
This place is connected with the story of the Taiko of Sugaru. Not only that, Katsushika Hokusai's home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here. Okay, I mean, we are getting updates. We won't get much done standing around here. Why not go and check out Ayame's apartment?
You don't mean to speak with her, do you?
No, I'd prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her movements.
Then, be my guest.
Be my guest, put your service to the test. Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, ma'am.
So, nothing?
I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However... Try the gray stuff! I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in.
Interesting. Got a sharp eye to have noticed them despite them being so covert. Covert, yeah.
What can I say except it's part of the job? However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately.
You were planning to go that far?
We will make much for...
Would you read it? Go to skew.
Guess we'll go to Skewel.
Skew.
Here we are at Ground Zero, Komagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police has got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here, after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now that the school's closed. Hold on. Well, no. Okay. I was like, is this something where, like, we pick a spot and switch to the girls to meet us there? But I think that doesn't make any sense.
No, that'd be odd.
Okay. The news has attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. But let's just stand outside and do nothing like every other time. This place is said to be connected with the story of the Fool's Procession. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decided to turn up. However, I need to find out if that teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around. Yes, please, for the love of God, do something. All right, I'll go ask the student about Midoricho.
You don't have to yell at me.
I'm back, ma'am.
So, what did you learn?
That school kids sure love a good rumor. I was frankly drowning stories about Mrs. Doji Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best.
Not surprising.
Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought. But there was one story that caught my attention.
Oh?
Some believe that Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jinochi.
Really?
The story's got two pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me.
This is actually important.
Okay, fine. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students.
And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long.
As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around school late last night.
Go on.
Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio is the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been made up just to fan the flames.
But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping.
If she's alive, that'd be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand.
That is an amazing find.
I believe all the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should be confidential information.
Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands.
Well, so far it hasn't, no.
Sure, I keep going back to Sirius, but you keep going back that way, I'm going to follow you. Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it is now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house.
Thank God. But first, let's stand outside of it and do nothing for like 50 more minutes.
Hey there. Check this out. Oh. How'd it go?
I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home. However, no one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door and all the lights were out. Want to talk for 20 minutes? It seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out front.
Maybe they were there 20 minutes ago, but we were talking.
Yeah, we were kind of wasting a lot of time. Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place, so I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out the Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here. We don't know her yet, correct?
I don't think so.
We don't know her, correct?
No.
At first they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in turn.
So far so good. What happened?
Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name.
So, what of this Iwai character?
Iwai, I think.
Iwai, yeah.
He was apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him to not hit Michio.
That's terrible.
As if that wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. Through this, the Shiraishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community.
That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something?
Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes.
That's awful.
And then Michio reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the Shiraishis entirely, and seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. It seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here.
I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place?
I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises.
Life can be tough, I suppose.
You don't seem moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. Why are these updated? I guess we just didn't check these yet.
Yeah, maybe we just have them.
Oh, okay. Evil Steve.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the Steve who never watched cartoons.
Yeah, but he did invest in that purple suit.
Yeah. But the Shiraishi certainly hadn't lucked out with theirs, bringing such a violent man into it. Okay. It's a bit quieter over here. It is a residential area, after all. All these rundown row houses really scream working class, don't they? Alright, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Think.
The Shiraishis were dealt a tough hand. Can't imagine what it was like. Could it be the girl was forced by her circumstances to take the part in the kidnapping?
I have no idea what we're supposed to do. We went to all 3 places.
Try thinking again? I don't know.
I just did.
I don't know if it's a different prompt when you... I mean, if it's a different thing when you...
Click her? No.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like, well, this area is definitely done.
Yeah.
Because his talk is done.
Yeah. Move.
I guess...
To...
I want to go to this damn soap factory. Howdy. We read that already.
Examine?
I'm going to go... I may be a while, so feel to find somewhere and get to kill time. You're missing a word free there. All right.
Okay. Good luck in there.
Why can we go in here now? I don't understand. Well, sorry to keep you waiting nothing. Let's want to talk for 20 minutes.
So how'd it go?
I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. You couldn't have done that earlier in our 50 other conversations? There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. Well, that doesn't mean he has no connections to the recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own.
Excuse me?
I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However... you can take Richter. You said your name was Richter, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about?
Curse stone? What are you on about?
There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a curse-bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse-bearer, no?
You're right. We lack time. I'll confess, I'm a curse bearer. I promise. I possess the curse stone of the
Clapping ass cheeks.
The clapping ass cheeks.
I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. I've been looking for that clapping ass. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it.
I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean.
It is the prerogative of Ms. Yamamori.
Is that so?
Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of these curses run rampant.
So you're telling me the queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch?
She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo who's gallantly working behind the scenes, exercising spirits and the like.
Go on.
That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? These are curses we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over that curse stone at once.
Very interesting. That said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far?
If you don't.
Oh, if what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now.
We have 6.
6. 6? Whoa! I could rest at ease then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed.
It seems we are on the same page. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding.
Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it.
I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to. But I promise I'll return with it later.
Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume.
How prudent of you. I'll oblige. And that's how it went. So they aren't after the right after all?
I wouldn't be so quick to trust him.
Oh.
I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive.
Well, now I feel gullible.
The company's plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the curse stones. He seemed rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed.
Because the chairwoman's a witch?
I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went, or
he's trying to spread a rumor.
For what purpose would he do that?
We're serious now. Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Hihaku's chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique.
That's unsettling. Hey there.
Anyway, want to talk to me some more? Jesus Christ. We should avoid Hihaku for the time being. What are we gonna do?
How interesting that the queen of Hihaku, or the witch, whatever she is trying to get her hands on the rite of resurrection. It's like some kind of dark fairy tale. Regardless of what is or isn't true, you must stay one step ahead. One step.
One step ahead of Hihaku. One step ahead of the witch. Yeah. So we did the house.
Tired.
We did.
Living with a monkey in a ditch.
I guess the school.
I feel like, I don't have a sense of which one. Like, oh, something's changed, but check the park. Maybe the girl came back home. Hi there.
We're here again. Here we are, back
I
again.
think it's all check marks. Go to the left.
There is nothing left to see here.
Yeah.
Think a thought in your head.
What a waste.
Never mind. Let's go to the high school. Actually, it's just called Komagata High. Although there it says Komagata High School. Inconsistent with the words. What the fuck do we do now? Never mind. Fuck my ass. Okay. All right.
I can see that.
Yeah, nothing.
You can't look around really. Like there's no other. Seems officer. Like the view. It's only just this shot. You can't. Yeah, well, there's a little bit, but nothing. No, nothing.
Okay.
All right.
So they said, like, say, oh, the soap. We're done with the soap.
Maybe go back to Shiraishi's house.
Here we are, back again at Michio Shiraishi's house. What's different now? We've been here already. I doubt anyone's still living there. Dude, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Nothing different.
Nothing. You only see air. Okay, well, these two are definitely done.
Mm-hmm.
But she says not to waste time at the park. I don't know.
Waste time.
Let's just Richter Kai, look at him. He's got quite the body. Let us see what to do. I guess I'll move again.
What's the soap place called again? Hihaku?
Yeah. Warigasu Street.
Hey, here's that place.
Oh my god. By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby.
And what's that?
People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of a Hihaku employee.
Really?
Well, looks like so long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation, though. Despite that, I'd reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the Seven Mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I gather that much. The more we know, the better our negotiation will go. That's it!
Can we move to a new... Do we know about the park? How interesting that the queen and some of the dark thing does just one step ahead.
I am sick of this guy.
When are you gonna die?
Howdy.
All right, now this time you look...
Oh my god. Just like, why even make us have choices if we have to? This is some Phoenix Wright fucking shit. Just do it. Just tell us to go here. Oh my god.
Make a joke. It's like, all right, now you go hide and I'll go seek.
Yeah. Oh, so you came here too.
What is it?
Who is it? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
For some reason, I was hoping for her favorite.
I know. I miss our guy.
Could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richter? I don't think we've ever seen these guys interact.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And that's where it ends.
Jesus Christ! Like, I liked the game, but Ken doesn't need to talk. I know, visual novel, but God, it's wordy.
Is, like,
It's a wordy. All right, anyway.
Wordy.
Wordy. Hey, wordy. Fancy sushi, though. Okay.
Oh, look, we're in the neighborhood.
What's your favorite sushi?
My favorite sushi?
Yes.
Shit. I don't know.
Shit sushi? I guess I try it once, but...
Shit.
Yeah.
Like a good... Like a...
Why?
Like I'm thinking of like a good like salmon roll, but like a
Like a
what?
like just the ones just like it's the salmon on it, but it's
sure.
like it's gotta be like a delicious cut of salmon.
You're cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like I like all sushi. That's the thing.
Got it.
It's all delicious to me.
Thank you for that productive answer. But salmon, okay, salmon.
I'm not like I don't have a favorite. Is that more productive?
Sure. Read the line.
It seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. So go over there and think about what you
Go over there and think about your favorite sushi. Have a favorite sushi, god damn it.
Right. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. What's your favorite sushi?
Mackerel, of course.
Mackerel.
I do love mackerel.
Mackerel. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways.
Or uni.
Uni. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. Really feels like old Tokyo. Old Tokyo.
I'm checking out Ario's ass. Okay. Checking the Shiraishi house. Two big guys, I guess we'll stick out a pair for sure thumbs. Oh.
All right. I'll go check the house.
Tra-la-la.
I guess I'll just wait here, I guess. Let me just be alone with my thoughts. So the Shiraishi household. There's a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. It might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Well, hello. Oh, you're back.
No luck, boss. No luck, boss.
I thought about it. It's a California roll.
Okay, bad choice. No one home?
Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into the mailbox. They look so disappointed.
It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. Okay. Maybe it's just not this area?
Yeah, they were just not supposed to go here yet. Nope. Looks like no one.
Looks like no one's home. Give a dragon later.
If I were to say like a roll was like one of my favorite sushis, would that be like, how dare you?
No. What kind of roll?
I don't know.
Okay, well then I wouldn't know. I would have no opinion because you're not offering me one.
Here we are, Komagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just wandering around aimlessly. I would be home.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no school? Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm going home and play video games.
Huh? That's...
Boss, what is it? You want to talk to those girls?
I do. Yeah, I do. This is divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Come on, Ario.
Huh? What?
Interesting. Because these guys have never interacted, right?
No. Hey, aren't you? You must be that high schooler skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about.
Say that again.
Looks like she's gonna fuck them. Fuck off, Copper. Sorry about that. He's with me.
Mr. Susumi, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I'd prefer not to work for free, to be honest.
Don't worry about that. If you help us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat.
Wait.
Really?
Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place.
Oh yeah, I could eat all my favorite pieces like
salmon,
like
salmon, like salmon on like a roll, like a kind of like a good salmon.
California.
Oh, never mind.
Like one of those places in Ginza. I've never been. Let's go. We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at our service.
Hold on now. What just happened? I never said sushi.
Looking forward to it, boss.
Wait, since when were you included?
You guys are funny. You should do stand-up. All right, before we talk with them Goyles,
Yeah.
we'll pick this up tomorrow.
At least it's a fucking not Richter. Oh my god. Well, all right, what should we do here? I guess we'll talk for 35 minutes.
Right.
And now we'll go to this spot and talk for 35 minutes. Jesus
I ain't
Christ.
saying nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
I don't
Fucking
want
coppers. Fucking A-cab. Fucking coppers. Patee.